it's raining today. I guess all the rain's coming back for this fall, huh? I'm surprised actually it's not snowing in some ways because it's actually pretty cold right now. I would imagine some places in the east is probably freezing where it could be snowing. Tomorrow's actually Thanksgiving here, although with all the pandemic and stuff like that, they still don't recommend you gather up in big groups. Although it was interesting reading this one. It says, Canada's turkey farmers urge people to buy birds this Thanksgiving as industry takes hit. Canada's turkey farmers say the industry has taken a hit this year due to COVID-19 pandemic, but they're hoping Canadians will still eat the traditional meal at Thanksgiving this year, even if that means they have to buy a smaller bird. I would imagine that's partly due to a lot of restaurants having to close down. I heard in Ontario they actually shut down certain places, like in cities again, where they actually ban things like restaurants. Makes me wonder when all this stuff will end, huh? Has anyone actually had virtual parties, so to speak, or virtual family gatherings in this sense? For example, people eating dinner with their webcams and stuff on, talking to each other. As I mentioned before, not too long ago, people would be scolding you for having your phone on while you're eating and all that, whereas now a lot of people are doing that. Technically, a lot of outdoor-oriented businesses are still open, and this winter it makes me wonder if people are going to go skiing. So that was actually kind of interesting reading this one. This one says, could this drone save lives on ski slopes in the Alps? The French ski resort of Val Thorens has announced that this season it will be rolling out a flying drone to patrol its vast skiing area for the first time. Its mission? To warn skiers about impending dangers as well as to provide assistance in case of an avalanche. Its onboard technology could help rescue workers save lives. I know sometimes with ski hills, people get adventurous and go off track, which just results in disaster when they fall off the hill, for example. This one says, throughout the ski season, this drone will allow the resort's tracking staff to analyze ski and snow conditions, as well as assist in rescue missions in the event of an avalanche, by providing valuable information to ski patrollers in order to evaluate the best safety response. The drone features 2 digital cameras, a thermal one to identify heat sources under the snow, and a second that boasts a very powerful zoom 180 times to examine any portion of the ski slope from a distance. Finally, a loudspeaker allows safety instructions to be transmitted to overly intrepid skiers if necessary. So basically an all-in-one solution. It makes me wonder if they're going to start using this to create snow. So I know usually in the mountains when they don't have enough for the opening season, they actually use machines and stuff to make snow on the slopes. As well, we usually hear, I guess, news about aerial drones. How about ones in the sea? This one says, drone sea vessels point to a greener future for shipping. Drone ships, more commonly known as unmanned surface vessels, could soon change how we navigate and understand our seas, in a similar way how aerial drones have changed how we access the skies and view the world we live in. British-based SeaKit International deployed its 12 meters USV Maximizer for 22 days in the Atlantic Ocean in July and August, mapping 1,000 square kilometers of the seabed. So that's kind of cool. You can actually see like a video of it that the company posted. I guess this will be the way of the future as well. Everything automated, huh? It does make me wonder too though. I assume in a lot of places you can just use one of those underwater drones. Well, underwater drones I guess go through over-the-top regulations and stuff as well now that this is happening. It's always something that sounded interesting to try, but again, I just can't imagine lugging around those things. They look so huge with such long cords, it just doesn't sound practical. You'll probably just leave it home all the time until they invent something a lot smaller. Alright, definitely no flying today. I guess it's time for the archive. Alright, see you guys later.